Hello Libra and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. First of all, I want to wish everybody a happy new year and I hope that the year it will start greatly. This is your January love and relationship reading, but as usual this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. First we're gonna start with your spirit animal oracle, which for you is the stag spirit, which is telling us that you should take the lead. So this is kind of like one of those situations where you either willingly or unwillingly you need to kind of step up in some areas of your life, and you need to kind of lead and inspire people. So this can be something in a relationship that maybe you have to take a leadership role or something to that nature. So think about how this kind of resonates with your current situation, but there's something in some area where you definitely need to kind of step up and take some kind of a lead. But let's see what is the tarot is telling us. In the center of your reading you do have the Eight of Pentacles, which is an indication that you're putting a lot of effort into something, right? So maybe you are out trying to find a relationship, maybe you are in an existing relationship and you're putting into that a lot of effort, right? This is kind of like this feel that I get when you're kind of talking to people all the time, that you're going out on dates, or even in an existing relationship, that you are putting in a lot of effort to make the relationship work. So you're working hard on something from a love nature. But the beauty of the Eight of Pentacles is it's actually a work that's gonna pay off. It's something that you're gonna get the rewards for. Whatever you're trying to achieve, you're gonna achieve your goals. Now the next card we have here, the first card is actually the Ten of Swords, which is an indication that something has ended in your life, and I dropped it. So the Ten of Swords is an indication that some kind of a chapter ended in your life, and this chapter was not an easy ending. This is the card of backstabbing. This is the card of going behind your back, and you know, this is kind of like where it was a painful ending for some of you. So some of you might have gone through some kind of a very difficult breakup, a very difficult divorce, and you're kind of back on the market. Now the next we have here is the Devil, which is the card that of dependency, the card of our shadow self. So some of you might have been in a relationship in where you are kind of very dependent on somebody. Maybe you were kind of too dependent on each other, or it might be that some of you had some kind of an addiction of some sorts that you had to deal with, or your partner had to deal with. But I kind of see that you ended that cycle, because you know the Devil can be this cycle of repeating, going through certain things over and over again, and you know that it's not kind of good for you, but you're still kind of getting back to it. Some of you, if you're single, you might be kind of going through some kind of meaningless one night stands that are not necessarily giving you emotional satisfaction, but the Devil, again, like, you know, there was something that was kind of getting you back over and over again. But I kind of feel that with this Ten of Swords, even though it was a very painful kind of end of something, but you actually made that change. Now the next we have here is the Hierophant, which is the card of commitment, and it is also a card of learning and our faith as well, having faith in yourself, having faith that the universe is kind of helping you to get the better life that you are wishing for. So Hierophant, some of you, I think you need to kind of trust in yourself, that you're able to kind of get over this. Some of you might be kind of connecting to some kind of a community that's helping you to kind of get over it. I kind of feel some kind of an exorcist type of energy with the Devil and with the Hierophant, where you kind of called in somebody to help you to get out of this situation what the Devil was representing you. Because you know the Devil can be some kind of a situation or person, toxic situation, where you kind of have a hard time getting out of it, and you're kind of feeling stuck. And I feel this Hierophant was somebody who came in to help you get out of this situation. But Hierophant for some of you might be that you are getting into a long-term relationship, or a relationship that is based on traditional values is about to show up for some of you. But it is also a card of wedding, engagement, so and marriage. So some of you might have been married to a devil energy that was you were able to break off that. But let's see what's going to be the other cards that are telling us. So the next card we have here is the Five of Wands, which is the card of competition. It is also a card of conflict. If it's a conflict, then the conflict is rooting in the nature that these people are coming from diverse backgrounds. So maybe you were in a relationship where people were coming from diverse background, and this diverse the diversity can be any kind. I would just kind of call it that various social areas, but it can be anything where you don't necessarily coming from the same background. But anyway, so this is kind of like the energy where those were impacting some kind of a conflict. But generally the conflict is not necessarily a serious one. For some of you it can be a type of conflict where you're trying to gauge how far you're able to go. Now from a competition perspective, it can be pretty much that, you know, maybe you are trying to date people, there's a lot of competition on the scene. Some of you, maybe you have a lot of people competing for you, but it might be that you are competing for somebody who is very popular. Now the next card we have here is the Five of Swords. So this is the other type of conflict, right? Like you have pretty much both conflict, the Five of Wands and the Five of Swords. So this is the hardcore, the hostile type of conflict when everybody is in it to win it, and you definitely need to have a better communication in order to kind of nip this in the bud. But with the Devil and the Five of Swords, this can be also an indication of a very abusive relationship, right? So if you kind of if you're out of it, probably it's a great thing. If you're still in it, you definitely need to consider how to get out of it, who can help you. And don't forget to take the lead, right? Because this is kind of your main message here, that whatever your situation is, you need to take the lead. Some of you need to kind of take the lead to be more peaceful as well, because the Five of Swords is the energy where everybody is in it to win it, and then there's no kind of collaboration. So try to kind of take the lead. How can you collaborate better this time whenever it comes to your relationships? Now the next energy we have in the future one, but before that, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, because that's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow the channel and to make sure that more people get the message, especially those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button, so I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. And I'm always very excited to read in the comment section how this reading is resonating with your life. What area of your life you need to take some kind of a lead. And look what we have here in the future. You have the Emperor, which is all about leadership, structure, success as well. So some of you definitely need to take a step up to something and lead, because the Emperor is this leader that has all the energy of all of the kings. He is the real leaders, so-called, and this is all about kind of strategy. So some of you need to, like, you have two cards talking about leadership. I hope that this resonates with you. Emperor can be like a stable relationship as well. So some of you are in a very stable relationship, or if you are single, a person is coming in where the relationship will be stable. For some of you, the Emperor might indicate a male energy who has a very good impact on every areas of your life, but the challenge with him that he's not able to show his emotions. But if you are the male energy, maybe you need to kind of think about it, how to show your emotions so people are not unsure around you. Now the next energy we have here is the Lovers, which is the card of law of attraction, the card of attraction. So you're definitely attracting something great into your life. This is soulmate energy. If you're single, your soulmate is most likely coming into your life, or if you are in an existing relationship, your soulmate is already with you. This is kind of like one of those energies when you're so attracted to each other that you don't even know how to get off of your hands of each other. Hopefully not from a violent perspective with the Five of Swords, but definitely the Lovers is a great attraction, and it can be also a card of getting engaged, getting married for some of you. But this is also a card of a decision, so some of you need to make some kind of a big decision where you need to take the lead. Now let's see what is your last card. Your last card is the Queen of Wands. So Queen of Wands is somebody who is very attractive. She is somebody who is able to attract everything she wants. She's able to get the job. She's able to get the person that she wants, and she doesn't care about what others are thinking about her. So this is like a very great energy, because it seems that in the future the law of attraction or your attractiveness is going to be very key in terms of your success, because you know the Queen of Wands, she's very attractive and she can get whoever she wants. So you know, pay attention to taking some kind of a leadership, and just, you know, make sure that you are vibrating high, because at the bottom of the deck you do have the Three of Swords, which is an indication that you went through some difficult heartbreaks that are still impacting you, and you need to kind of make sure that you get over those, because you're still fearing those pains, your heartbreaks that you have. Because overall, like when you look at your future outcome, you have some great energies coming in with the Lovers, the Emperor, and the Queen of Wands. You just need to kind of take some kind of a leadership this time. So I hope that this reading helped you, and I'll be able to welcome you again.